In this video, I want to speak about Euro GBP. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first I will be covering the technical aspect of this market. We will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move here on this pair. Now, starting from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that this market at the moment is testing a quite strong area of previous monthly resistance, which is now turned support. Now, as the market is testing previous resistance turned support, we could expect bullish price action to be developed away from this area. Dropping down on the weekly time frame, what do we have? Now, from a weekly perspective, we can see a strong impulse followed by the correction, and at the moment the market is trying to create the continuation to the upside. However, it's also important to keep in mind how this previous area of resistance, which the market has now once again broken below, is currently still acting as resistance, so we could expect some short-term weakness rejecting this zone. Going down on the daily, what do we see? Now, from a daily perspective, it is pretty clear that the market, in creating this rejection to the upside, is also printing this W formation. And in general, after the creation of a W formation, what you would expect is a rejection to the downside for the market to go and complete the pattern at the previous resistance turn support. So here on the daily, we could expect some short-term bearish price action for the retest of this previous resistance turn support, before then at that point getting more potential bullish continuation. So in a situation like this, what we could be doing is looking for a potential move to the downside and completion of the W formation at the neckline. So if the market here will continue creating this W formation, how we could be approaching this potential move to the downside? Now, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily, those are the best time frames from a directional perspective. However, when it comes to confirmations and entries, the best time frames are the intraday time frames, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what we could be doing, potentially also with students, is monitoring price action from an intraday perspective during this move to the upside, waiting for the market to shift from an intraday bullish market as we would have to an intraday bearish market. And if the market would shift from an intraday bullish to bearish market and provide to us one of our valid entries, at that point we could be looking for a potential rejection to the downside for the completion of the W formation at the neckline. Now, if you enjoyed this free analysis education and update, make sure that you drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free analysis education and updates for all of you, and I will see you in my next breakdown.